Hi everyone, Larry Berman here, and here's what's on my radar this week. Paying attention to the Senate hearings in Washington and the whole story of Robinhood and GameStop and what's happening with retail investors. I listened to an interview with Leon Cooperman. So if you don't know who Leon Cooperman is, he was the guy who gave George Soros the idea to fight the Bank of England and break the British pound years and years ago, and very famous value hedge fund manager. And I like listening to what guys like that said. And he basically said you've got millions of newbie investors around the world that have no sense of value. They're just trying to make $100, $1,000, a day, a week to pay their bills. And you don't fault them for it, but what they're doing and what free trading has allowed is just rampant speculation. And so as we go through our Pro Eyes series indicators every week and we look at the summary of what's going on there, and incidentally, we're launching that website. So stay tuned for information on that in the next couple of days. I will be talking about it Monday on Berman's call, so excited finally to get that out in the public domain. The speculation in the option market is absolutely off the charts insane. And what it does is create a tremendous amount of leverage. We heard from the Fed this week. The Fed said, hey, the amount of leverage in the system here is getting, margin is getting ridiculous. Be careful out there. So, but the average investor who's doing this doesn't really think about that or care about that. They just want to make their $100, a trade in a day. And so, we're in this environment. There's no telling how far it'll go. It's clear every time we hear from the Fed, don't worry, we're there. We're going to support. Now bond yields are ticking up. So at some point between now and wherever that is, 150 basis points on the 10-year maybe, it's going to really test the Fed's mettle to see if they can step on the gas again and keep those yields contained. Because if they can't, that is going to hurt equity risk premiums. That takes the multiple in equities and goes whoosh, and 500 points comes off the S&P 500 in a couple days. That's going to happen at some point between now and, I would say, when they really need to start talking about funding this next tranche of support. This next stimulus bill that's 1.9 on Biden's side might come in around 1.2. When that needs to be funded and yields are pushing the Fed, that's maybe a breaking point for the multiple in the equity risk premium. Anyways, that's what's on my mind this week. Challenging markets here, no doubt about it. Trade of the week, what I've said before, I like the equal weight S&P 500 RSP over the market cap weighted SPY. I'm reiterating that again. It continues to work. There's 2 or 3 more % in that relative trade. I know the Robinhood guys, 2 or 3%. You're an old man, what are you talking about? But as a conservative value guy, if I can make 2% on a market neutral trade, 2 thumbs up. Have a great week, everyone. Remember, follow us on our YouTube channel, Larry Berman Official. Check the alerts buttons so you know when we have new content out. Be safe, everyone. We're almost through this.